Hi, my name's Danú. I'm a second year PE student, and in this video I'm going to be talking through some tips and tricks for first year to make your life a bit easier, and as well what to expect in the year to come. So I suppose the biggest thing is what to expect in first year. In comparison to secondary school, university is very student-led education, meaning the more you put in, the more you get out of it. The greater effort you put in, the greater benefit you derive from something. So if you're sitting in a lecture, take your notes and ask those questions. If you don't understand something, ask, clarify something. As well, it's really good to go off and read an extra article and just bridge gaps in knowledge yourself if you can. On top of that, you also to keep on top of your workload yourself. There won't be someone breathing down your neck asking you how much of your assignment you've done. If it's due on a specific date, it's due then, and you kind of need to chip away at it yourself. PE is very assignment based, so you don't actually have many exams in PE. I think the only exam you'd have in first year is your anatomy exam. Everything else is assignment based, and they're usually group assignments. And then in the practical areas, it's very hands-on learning, so you learn by doing something. So there's peer teaching, and you also do all the activities yourself. A few of my tips for surviving and thriving in first year are: firstly, join a club, society or a team if you can, because you'll find so many people with really similar interests. It'll help you settle down really quickly into college life and to make some friends. Try do some college work every day, even just an hour, just so you're not getting overwhelmed when it comes to deadlines, because a lot of assignments will be due on the same date. If help is offered, jump at it. If a lecturer offers to correct something or give a tutorial, or your friends offer to help you with something, it's always a good idea to take that opportunity, because it'll give you a bit of guidance and you're never at a disadvantage for understanding something a bit more clearly. Give things a chance. You mightn't always like the first lecture in a module, but that doesn't mean you won't like the module, so don't write things off straight away. And finally, ask as many questions as you can. If you don't understand something, ask a question. It'll help all the other people in your course who are definitely as lost as you are, and it'll also help your lecturer understand where you stand with regards to the content that they're teaching, so it's always a good idea. If I could go back and give one piece of advice to my first year self, it would definitely be to be a bit more open-minded with the practical areas, because before college even started, I decided which ones I'd like and which ones I wouldn't like based on my secondary school experience. But obviously things are taught so differently in college, and you're learning them from a different perspective. You're learning how to teach them rather than being put through your paces. And also I think you have a greater appreciation for the activities in college, because you understand why they're so important, and you also understand why you're doing X, Y and Z. So definitely don't write something off just because you didn't enjoy it in secondary school, because you'll probably enjoy yourself a lot more doing it in college, and you'll have a greater appreciation for it. What I enjoyed most about the course was definitely the collaborative aspect of it, because you're always doing group work assignments, and also you're always working in teams in the sports. And I just think that helped everyone settle down really quickly. You got to know everyone in the course, you knew everyone's name by the first week. You mix with so many different personalities, it really helps you communicate with other people. And also in most courses you don't have that opportunity to mix all the time. So I think everyone felt like they had friends and everyone felt part of something really early on. So that was really nice. Finally, some tips for people moving to Cork for the college year. I'd really strongly suggest getting a Leap card, because it'll help you save a lot of money on the buses. I'd also suggest the real-time app, because if you don't know your way in Cork City, you can literally just put in your current location and it'll show you all the buses that are coming that direction, where they're going and what time they'll be there. Also, a lot of people suggested making some meals at home at the weekend, especially if you're used to someone at home making dinner for you every night. If you just prep something at the weekend that you can put in tubs and bring up, and you'll have your dinner sorted every day, it just takes one thing off your mind, especially when moving up is so different. And finally, I'd really strongly suggest mixing with people who aren't from your old school or aren't from your local town. Try mix with new people, because it will help you be part of the college community and help you settle down really quickly. I hope that you found this video somewhat helpful and that it maybe put your mind a small bit at ease. Enjoy your first year of SSBE.